If you've ever felt alone in a crowded room, you've already been inside an Edward Hopper painting. His people are never that far apart. They're sitting next to each other, standing in the same room, close enough to talk. And still, they feel distant, not dramatically lonely, not abandoned, just far away. Why does that happen? Look at this couple. They're in the same room, the same light, the same evening, but they don't feel together. He reads, she plays the piano. No eye contact, no interruption. They share space, but not attention. That's what Hopper does so well. He doesn't show arguments. He doesn't show heartbreak. He shows distance in its quietest form, and somehow that feels more real. This woman isn't in an empty world. She's in a city. There are people outside that window. We just don't see them. But it doesn't feel crowded. It feels separate. Not physically isolated, just inward. Hopper's rooms are interesting. They're neat, structured, clean, but they feel closed. Even when a door is open, it feels like it leads nowhere. There's always a sense of boundary, like the air itself is boxed in. And then there's this one. We don't know what she's thinking. We don't know where she's going. But the frame divides everything. Interior, exterior, self, world. The space is small. The distance feels large. The light in Hopper's paintings is never soft. It doesn't feel warm. It feels revealing. The diner glows, but it doesn't connect the people inside it. It just makes their stillness more visible. They're illuminated, but not closer. Even here, the light separates. It draws attention to each figure individually, not to them as a pair. The light doesn't bring them together. It quietly shows how apart they already are. This might be the part that lingers. Hopper often places people within arm's reach, close enough to touch, but they're somewhere else. One reads, one stares, one waits. There's no dramatic tension, just silence between them. And that kind of distance feels familiar. It's not cinematic loneliness. It's everyday separation. Maybe that's why Hopper still resonates. He doesn't exaggerate. He doesn't moralize. He just notices something. You can sit next to someone and still feel far away. You can share a room and not share a moment. And there's something unsettling about how normal that is. Hopper doesn't paint dramatic isolation. He paints ordinary distance, the kind that doesn't announce itself, the kind you almost miss. Maybe that's why his people feel so far away, because they don't look like strangers. They look like us. What do you see when you look at his work? Share your thoughts in the comments section.